Hey guys. Okay, so happy Wednesday night. Happy live stream night. For those of you who are new here, welcome. I am excited to get to know you guys today. I am multiple streaming, so I am live over on Insta, on Facebook, and I am streaming on YouTube for the first time. We're going to see how that works. I have no idea. So, tonight's topic is 3 steps to feel more confident in your life. Okay, so in this live stream, you're going to learn 3 steps you can implement to feel more confident in every area of your life and how confidence can take your life to the next level and beyond. So, with confidence, you have already won before you have started. So, my name is Ashley Lizzie, and for those of you who don't know who I am a life coach for moms and women who are ready to gain radical clarity on what they want out of their life, who are ready to just own their shit, jump in, stop living lukewarm, go after their goals and dreams, and create massive amounts of wealth and abundance. That's what I do. That's who I am, and that's who I'm here to help. So, in the last 6 months, I've helped countless women gain radical self confidence in themselves in just 90 days, guys. Like literally 90 days. So, first of all, what is confidence? Let's dissect this a little bit, okay? Because I think that sometimes people feel like you can be too confident, right? Which is also more ego driven. And what's that word that I'm looking for? Arrogant. Okay, so we're not talking about that, right? We're talking about that comes from a place of usually the ego of, not um kind of imposter, being an imposter, not really feeling true to what you're doing, what you're confident about, right? So confidence is, it's a trust within ourselves and it's a confirmation from our intuition. And it's a strong feeling of that when we have it, it transcends fear, it transcends self-doubt, transcends transcends shame, and it's a freaking superpower. When we are confident, guys, we have no limits. The world is wide open. There is nothing that can stop us. So that is what confidence is. And when we have it, literally, our life changes completely. So right now you may feel things like this, you totally want to wake up and go after your goals, but you have problems with allowing your self-doubt to stop you before you even try. I've had this problem many times in my life. I have literally, it took me a decade to get my shit together and be successful because I was allowing my self doubt to control what the hell I was doing. You really have strong beliefs and desires, but you have problems standing up for yourself when judged or questioned. So when we don't feel confident in our decisions and what we are doing in our life, it is very easy to be brought back down by judgment and almost shame or just questions from people that don't understand, and you might just feel like you don't really have a floor to stand on. And you really want to be an example of what happens when you embody your higher self, that wealthy, confident, clear version of you, but you have problems connecting with your own intuition in order to get there. Okay. And it's really important to remember that, whenever we are confident, we make solid decisions. Whenever we are filled with self doubt, we make decisions based on how we're feeling, based on our emotions. So, that's a good way to pinpoint where you are right now and maybe what you're feeling and, get a sense of maybe if you need help in this area. This was a big step for me. So, not too long ago, I was filled with self doubt. I was walking around, just feeling like I was just inadequate. I was, I was really confident as a like even as a kid, I was a confident person, but until it came to running my own business, I just, and I think that I had a lot of limiting beliefs because I didn't have enough trust built up in myself. I had a business for 4 years previous to launching my own company, and I wasn't the most successful at it. I didn't know what I was doing. It was really a crash course for me. So I was replaying that story in my mind over and over again, and it kind of destroyed my confidence for a little while until I said, F this, I got to find some. And I hired a coach, right? So, whenever, growing up and stuff, like as I would, people would always tell me how they didn't really understand how, when it came to job interviews, as an example, I would be like, I would not be worried. I would not like freak out. I'd be like, I got this. Like, it's all good. I really like, and I seriously, like, I embodied it and I had it and I got every job I applied for mostly because I just I assumed the role, right? I was very confident in myself. And just like whenever I went and I was a heavy equipment operator before this. Most people don't know that about me, but it's a really hard process to get into. I was in the local 66 union here in PA, and it's a grueling process. Like, and people were like, "I can't believe you're doing that. I can't believe you're doing that." And everyone was freaking out about the interview. I mean, there's a really slim freaking chance you're getting into this thing, right? Um, I I did. I went, I got my interview. I went, I interviewed, and I walked away and I got picked, So I was really grateful to have that, that sense. But I found that whenever it come to betting on myself, that's when my confidence and putting all of my future into my basket basically, that's when I found the limiting beliefs came up the most, is what I'm trying to relay here. So yeah, so whenever I started running my own business, I came up with all of this self-doubt, and I was finding my way with unschooling my kids while being brutally questioned and judged. So when during the beginning of that process, as I was basically finding my sea legs, as I like to call it, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that, that's not the socially norm way to do things, right? So of course I'm going to be questioned. I'm no stranger to this, guys. I am someone who constantly takes uh the unpopular I'm constantly taking the unpopular opinion, and doing that. So I was questioned and judged completely. I still am, right? But I am completely 100% confident in myself in doing that and unschooling my kids. So but it popped up at first. And then I thought my self-doubt defined what I was capable of. Okay, and I think that this is a struggle for a lot of people because we listen to our inner critic, and I was falling into that trap of my inner critic where I was listening to it, and sometimes we are our own worst enemies, and I was. So you know, whenever I was looking at what am I capable of, I had this constant, voice in my head saying, well, you can't do this, you can't do this because you failed at this, because inside my mind, I know what I've done and what I haven't done in my entire life, right? I know that I failed for 4 years in my other business. So I have all that running on replay. So Ashley, what the hell makes you think that you're going to make millions of dollars and become a successful life coach? Right? So that's the type of things that we got to crush here. And also I was busy doubting my potential while so many people were intimidated by me. And I know this because of how much I was criticized by people doing less than me. And I talked about that, in a previous video. And a lot of my clients go through that. They have so many people in their life that are just constantly, they're the biggest critics of their life. Meanwhile, they're sitting there doing, 75% less than what they're doing, right? So that's how you know those people are usually intimidated by your potential, because you are threatening their ego, because they are not, what's what I'm looking for, almost brave enough to do what you're doing. So they want to shrink you back down to their level. And I was not consistently believing in myself. This is a huge key that so many people leave out. So whenever we don't consistently believe in ourselves, we allow, outside forces and outside influences to sneak back in there. Okay. And so that has to be a priority whenever we are, crushing self-doubt and really embodying that confidence, because we have to be consistent with ourselves. Okay. Or we are literally going to fall into the trap of those outside influences. So I was someone who grew up being criticized, judged a lot, and put down. But my biggest challenge was overcoming that inner critic that was created from all of that and stopped me from going after my goals and dreams, which led to a decade worth of time needing to regain and rebuild my self-confidence. I felt that I was not smart enough, not old enough, not educated enough, and not worthy enough to go after and be, do, and have what I desired. I felt weak and defeated when I watched others achieve the things I wanted to do. And I felt like I had no proof to have anyone, including myself, believe in me. And I was afraid of my own journey. I was afraid to own my own journey. I was afraid to, admit my failures for so long. And, when that happens, you kind of stay trapped in this. You're not feeling confident at all, right? You're just feeling completely defeated. So here are the 3 steps to feel more confident in your life. Step 1. Okay, here is where we borrow confidence. Here is where we collect social proof from others who are similar to us. We find others to follow that have been where you are and have achieved what you desire to achieve. What this does is this reaffirms the belief that it is possible. Okay. And so what I'm saying is, go on social media and find people that, for me, I was finding people that were so, you know, inspirational to me, because they have been bankrupt and then they have made millions of dollars. They have, been, the first person in their family to heal themselves and show their kids a better way of life. There's all type of things, whatever we are trying to do, whether maybe you're trying to lose weight and you're like, I don't know if I can do this. Find someone that has been where you are and who is going where you are going. Okay. It's really important to remember that we don't take advice from people we would never change places with. So be very picky when you are borrowing confidence from people. Okay. You want to make sure these people are legit. You want to make sure they are living the life that you want authentically. Okay. I'm not talking about highlight reels on Instagram. I am talking about people that are true and authentic. Okay. And allow yourself to be inspired without self-judgment. Okay. Don't put yourself down. Do not get trapped in the comparison. Comparison is the thief of all fucking joy. So just allow yourself to be inspired. Don't judge yourself. Just allow these people to inspire you along your way. And then wear it. Buy yourself something that makes you embody your emotions, such as an outfit, a fucking tiara. I don't care. Literally anything, you guys, just feel it. Just go out to the store, figure out, maybe you don't even know. Maybe you're like, Ashley, I don't have any idea what would make me feel confident. Okay. I didn't either. It ended up being a leather jacket. And I would just wear it and I would just feel so cool and so just like powerful. Again, we're borrowing that confidence until we fully embody it ourselves. This is just a baby step. Once you get the full-blown confidence, you're not going to need, the accessories to make you feel that way. Guys, I am doing this video in a hoodie right now. Okay. I'm not wearing my leather jacket. Because I've moved past that point. So this makes all the difference, and I actually had one of my friends one time try my leather jacket on and she was like, wow, you're right. This makes me feel so cool, so powerful, So play around with this, have fun. Like I said, go buy a tiara, go to Claire's. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on this. Okay? Maybe it's maybe it's fake eyelashes. I don't know. I don't care. It really does not matter. Whatever is going to make you feel like I am the shit and I can do this, that's what you need to get. Step 2, tune into your own inner guidance system. Number 1. So we have to tune out all the noise, including our ego, fear mongers, narcissists, anything that is not raising your vibrations. We gotta cut it out. Okay. We can't hear what our higher self is telling us whenever we are constantly absorbing that of what everyone else wants us to be, do, have, feel, etc., etc. Okay. We have to develop. We have to develop an unshakable relationship with your intuition. It will not steer you wrong. And the more you lean in, the easier it gets to hear. Okay. So for me, I feel my intuition. I feel energy. I feel people's thoughts. I know that's probably weird for some of you to hear if you're new to me. But it's true. I am so in tune with my intuition that I don't have to talk to someone to know what they are thinking. I can literally feel it. It is a really freaking cool gift that I've tapped into, you know? So yeah, it's almost as if I can read people's minds, but no, I won't call it that. Okay, step 3 is create a strong affirmation. Here is where we have to debunk the limiting beliefs. Pick your biggest one, okay? I'm not saying to write a page-long, series of affirmations and overwhelm yourself and just quit altogether because you just can't do it. I'm not saying to do any of that at all. Just pick one, okay? So what this does is opens a new neural pathway to a new solid belief, and it closes off the one that we don't want anymore. Make sure you start your affirmation with I am. An example could be, I am completely confident in the decisions that I make. I am completely confident that I have everything I need within me to create the business of my dreams. I am completely confident that I can attract my soulmate. I am completely confident that I can anything, guys, anything you want. When you embody the confidence, you speed up this process. Okay, remember, when I talk about manifesting is all about feeling. Okay, when we embody confidence, we manifest confidence. Okay, and then you have more reasons to feel more confident about yourself. So, as someone, whenever I started my life coaching business, I had to embody this insane amount of confidence that I can attract paying clients, right? I can attract clients that I can serve and that are going to exchange money in return, right? And if you're new to maybe that is what you're trying to do. If you're new to that, you have to embody that feeling so that happens fast, right? And then when I got my first client, I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, I got this, right? And then you speed up that process, right? And you just feel even more confident and more confident. And then it gives you more reasons to continue to feel that way. Okay, so the result of embodying confidence, number 1, we own our story, our journey, and we use it to its advantage. Okay, I am here right now using my shit show of a story, guys. All of the bad crap and insanity that I never thought that I would share with anyone. I can't lie. I always thought that I would for this purpose. But most people don't, right? Most people are like, I don't want to tell people that I was bankrupt. I don't want to tell people, that I couldn't afford my basic needs. Like, I don't want to tell people that I felt like I was, inadequate. Like, most people don't want to tell people that, right? So we own our story. We unapologetically live in alignment with our highest selves. Okay, I take orders from my intuition and my higher self. That is who I take orders from. Okay, and that I don't question it. I don't judge it. I don't wonder and put my thoughts through 9,000 filters of what's this person going to think? What's this person going to think? No, I do it. And you know what? If they don't fucking like it, then they don't have to pay attention to me, right? That's okay. It's their prerogative to do that, right? You are not going to be everyone's cup of tea. However, whenever you are living unapologetically in alignment with your higher self, you are going to attract the right people to you. I promise you. So don't be afraid of putting yourself out there and whatever it is you want to do, and being afraid of maybe the few people you will lose along the way. What you are going to gain is going to be so much more. Guys, I've lost many friends throughout the process of figuring my shit out. And I've come to find many times that, you know what? It was for the best. And I say that with 100% truth, okay? And I can't tell you how many friends I've made that are like soul sisters. It's a complete different, a different feeling. It's like you were never apart. It's like you knew each other your entire life. Okay, this shit exists, guys. And then we take radical aligned action in our lives and on our dreams. When we have confidence and an opportunity shows up in front of us, we take it. That's the thing. And most people think like, well, if I just sit here and I manifest things and I could just sit here and pretend and wait for it to come to me. That's not really how it happens. Okay. We got to take action, intuitive action on what is coming at us. And how do we know that? When we're confident, we're like, hey, yeah, I know that this feels right. Okay. I'm not afraid of how much money it's going to cost me. I'm not afraid of failing. I'm not afraid of looking like a dumbass. Guys, I've looked like a dumbass 9,000 times. I promise you. And it's okay. It's totally fine. And if people are judging you for that, they're not your people. And then the really, really, really cool thing is, when we embody confidence, we give our kids natural immunity against self-doubt. And how important is this? Right? This is like for a mom or a parent, this is key. This is like the shit that we want for our kids, most of us anyway, right? Our kids' mental health is more important than anything else, right? We want them because whenever they have a strong mental foundation, mental health foundation, of confidence, of, all the things, all the other stuff falls into place. We don't have to worry about, what kind of, job are they going to get? What are they, and all these things. What kind of choices are they going to make? Because we've already given them all the things they need to make those choices. If they're confident in themselves and they know they don't have to, rely on what their friends are doing. Okay, so this is really big. This is why I really love working with moms because of this, because of the ripple effect that happens when we show up for ourselves and we embody that just full on highest version of ourselves. What do our kids see? Okay, they learn by what they do. They do not learn from what we say. I can tell you that from the conversation that I just had downstairs with my 5-year-old before he came up here. He wanted nothing to do with what I was saying, okay? Like nothing, right? But if I go to the fridge and I eat some ice cream, he's going to follow me right there and eat some damn ice cream, right? So again, leading by example. And then when we embody confidence, we can change our story. Okay, we change the outcome. Most people want to think, well, it's genetics. It's what, we're going to be exactly who our parents were. We're going to do this. F that shit, guys. You are in control. Okay, you can change your story. I am not living out my mom's story. I am not living out my Graham's story. I'm not living out my dad's story. I got done with all that shit. I broke those generational curses, trauma, all that crap, right? We have the ability to change our story when we are in full confidence with who we are and where we are going in our life. Okay. And that shifts the outcome for you and for the generations to come below you, right? Even your grandkids, all the things. Okay. It has to start somewhere. So this might look like using your journey to whenever you embody confidence, right? So this might look like you using your journey to help others and create a business, or going after your passions in life. Maybe you're feeling strong enough to finally set healthy boundaries in your life with people that are taking advantage of you. Maybe you're taking big leaps in your career, your relationships, your finances. Maybe you're trusting yourself with investing in your future. Maybe you're showing your kids what's possible. Maybe you're looking in the mirror and feeling whole. I can't tell you how important that is. And that is where it starts. Because if we look in the mirror and we're not proud of the person that we are, if we are not, um, feeling like I can get up and do shit, then we're again, we're back at the bottom filled with self-doubt. So having that whole feeling is really important. This is a testimonial that I think I shared this last week, I'm not sure, from one of my clients, Catherine Allen. And she said, Ashley made me realize a lot, but the most important thing for me was that I am in charge of my life and I decide and create whatever I want. This was truly the biggest shift I have experienced in my life. And since working with her, I have been able to fulfill my needs and begin creating my dream life. Guys, Catherine was not able to do this without confidence. It's just that you have to have it, and we all have access to it. So if you have loved this and you have found this helpful, please drop a gift below. Okay, I want to know what you guys want more of. I want to know, what are you feeling? What do you need more help with? Okay? That's what I am here for. I am here to, work for and show up and deliver value to the people who are wanting it, right? So, and if you're ready to shorten the learning curve, go all in and gain radical self-confidence to get you to the next level of your life and acting on your dreams and goals like my other clients, send me a private message and let's see if I can help you. We can kind of have a conversation and see where you're at, where you want to go, and what you want to do with your life. So let me stop sharing this here. It was really awesome to be able to connect with all of you tonight. Thank you for everyone who jumped on here. And I am going to go eat some more ice cream. So, all right, guys, you guys have a wonderful night. Again, drop a gift below if you love this and send me a private message if you want to chat and, see if we can help each other, see if I can help you. All right, guys, I'll talk to you next week. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.